Howdy. Welcome back. Even though we weren't anywhere before. This is episode 1 of the chedda-cast.
Are we gonna have to restart anything?
No.
Shut up.
Well,
Now we are probably.
I didn't get a call from
Club?
a random number in the cross,
Yeah.
so we're fine.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're totally fine.
Alright.
ASMR.
Yeah. Alright, so I mean I guess at this point we have to start talking.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
that's the main point of the
Yeah.
podcast.
So what are we talking about?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Well, oh Jesus.
Wow, you guys are so lame.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd need to do this. We're gonna jump right into questions.
All right. Cool.
So
Y'all heard about that new Fortnite skin?
Welcome to the chedda-cast, by the way.
We totally didn't say that already.
It hasn't been said before.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump into it.
We're professionals because we have water bottles.
You just
Yeah.
blew everybody's eardrums and that was watching.
Okay.
Headphone users beware.
Yeah, we'll put a warning. Okay, so we had someone anonymously ask what we thought of the top songs on the Billboard charts right now.
I don't know what those songs
And
are.
honestly, none of us probably
Yeah.
listen to these songs, so you're about to get opinions from people
Yeah,
who like songs from
90s and
from the
80s. Mostly.
a lot of, like rock, grunge.
Late
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, like Liam and Jack, like more 70s, 80s type stuff, I think. And Jack also listens to 90s and 2000s.
You could probably
he's a-
mention a band to Jack. He'd know it.
Yeah. Ethan
It
and
doesn't
I
matter.
are more like 90s geared people, so yeah.
Just because I know who Sublime is doesn't mean I know every band.
It could though.
All right, let's keep
Okay,
keep
so
going. Let's keep
currently
going.
the #1 song is "High Hopes" by Panic at the Disco.
I've heard that song. I've heard it.
I don't.
It's been on the radio.
What's the lyrics?
It's the one that goes like, you know that one?
Yeah.
It's like,
Wait, what's the lyrics?
It's the one where he
Are you
uses his
gonna-
falsetto.
are you gonna play it for us?
I don't know. Do you want to hear it?
No.
I think we all know it. I think
Yeah.
we all know
Wait,
it.
I've never heard
What
it.
do you guys think of it?
I'll look
What,
it up.
Chris,
I'll look it up
well,
first.
Well, I mean, Chris can give us some insight. Chris, what do you?
Honestly, it wasn't that bad because Panic at the Disco is one of those bands that was like, hey, we're like really edgy, weird white people, and it was like it was mostly like rock and stuff at the beginning, and then it turned really pop really fast.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them.
I'm not a big
Probably-
fan
that
either.
Probably offends a lot of people, but
Yeah.
this song in particular I don't like.
It's
Mainly
very
just because
poppy.
if there's a
It's
song
very
on
poppy.
the radio, I probably don't like it. Songs that are overplayed are just bad.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well done, Jack.
That's a cheddar burp.
All right.
Well, I mean, we ate Cheez-Its before this, so.
Dude, the next two I have not heard of.
Alright.
We're very disconnected. You'd think we live off the grid.
All right, what's the next song? What's the next
The
song?
next song, the #2 is "Without Me" by Halsey.
I have not actually. I think I've heard of it, but I don't think I've actually heard it before.
Wait.
Is that a cover?
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Well, let's play it on here.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see what it is.
Should we get this baby rolling?
Is it connected to Wi-Fi?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I
good.
can look it up on my phone if I can.
No, I think it's fine.
What's it called?
Without Me.
Just
What else?
Liam, your laptop is awful. Let's not.
It just looked it up.
Too bad.
Should I play the video?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
We're
Alright.
gonna do like the top 5 because none of us have heard of these.
Yeah.
Liam's got it.
We'll be quick about it. We promise.
Yeah.
It sounded like a normal song to
It
me.
sounded-
To be honest.
It
I
sounded
feel
not
like
that bad.
Songs like that make the top because it's like made by.
The music
Yeah.
video was interesting. Let me say this.
Yeah, like I feel like the
Yeah.
songs. I feel like the songs make it up to the top of the chart like that just
Yeah.
because of who makes them.
Also, I feel like it was like really, really produced, and normally I would say like that makes it a bad song, but I mean at the same time, like the person singing whatever her face was it still like a good singer. You hear
Halsey,
that,
Chris.
Halsey?
It
I'm
is
sorry, I
like
don't know.
the song.
Wait, like the cough drops?
I think you're confusing them
You're
for
ruining
Halls.
podcast, Chris.
Halls, but with an E.
So yeah, like I have like nothing against the singing or anything like that. I don't think it's anything special.
I kind of get that.
Like,
I mean-
it sounds like all the
Oh,
other
shoot,
songs
sorry.
on the radio.
Yeah,
Which isn't a bad thing necessarily.
yeah.
I've
And I
heard
mean,
it.
It still sounds good.
You can enjoy it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not
I've heard
saying
it,
you
which
can't.
surprised me.
Yeah, and like that's the thing.
I'm the only one.
I don't want to like I
I'm-
don't want to like annoy anybody by like pouncing on them styles, you know, because it's like people like different
Especially
things.
because you and I, especially like listen to really weird music.
Yeah, we listen to some.
no
edgy
one likes
stuff.
no one likes our music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Maybe teachers.
they're old.
That's about it.
No offense.
The oldest teachers. We're gonna get an F on this project because we are insulting our teachers.
Well, oops.
Props to you, Chris.
All right, great.
All right,
We should move to the next.
The
song.
next one, accordingly, is "Thank You Next" by Ariana Grande.
Oh, I've heard this one.
I have not heard this
I
one.
have not.
All right,
I hear
Chris.
it's
Last
a
time I
big
heard
thing.
an Ariana Grande song, I was like, ooh.
Oh, this is the.
Oh,
I
look.
This is an ad for Happy Death Day, Liam. This
I
is
have it
not
ready.
correct.
I have it ready right here, actually.
Oh,
Let me pause it, Chris.
Oh, all right.
alright. Oh my god. Alright.
All right, I'm gonna watch
I heard
the video.
Ariana was pregnant.
Because the video's really long. Chris, pause it.
This looks
Alright,
like Mean Girls.
I brought it back.
The video looks like
Okay,
Mean
Jack,
Girls.
shut up.
I'll be honest. I don't like Ariana Grande.
I mean,
Nor do I. It's
That's
I
okay.
mean,
super
oh my
That
god.
just clipped.
You should.
That just
You
clipped.
have no clue.
I don't like Ariana Grande. I don't really like that.
Yeah, I understand.
don't
I
like her
mean,
voice.
she was pretty cool, and she was like Kat from Victorious. Let's be honest, but
Yeah.
Oh, man, Victoria.
that's what I was laughing so hard about. Was
that was a great show. I
I
liked
mean,
watching that show.
Are you laughing at her, Chris? You heathen.
What was that other show on Nick?
iCarly.
No, where was it? Was it on Nick?
Corey in the House.
No, where it was like How to Survive Middle School or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh, that was probably Disney. Disney's show.
Some Disney show, and like it kept having like the stereotypical like black and white journal theme
Yeah.
to it about like lessons on how to survive middle school.
Yeah.
I forget what that one was called. I, like that.
I honestly though I need to like Ariana Grande. I feel like she's trying too hard to like sound seductive, like straight up.
Lower.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're too close to the mic.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
the song,
I
the
can
song
see
is like
this.
very clearly about
Okay,
like
okay.
I can
exes
see
and
this.
people of the past.
Alrighty. All right. So what's next?
Yes, this scene sums it all up.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi,
that's-
hi there, Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it does look like
Pretty much
the
it.
set of Mean Girls.
Okay, now
Nicki
I
Minaj.
can't confirm we've probably heard this one, "Happier" by Marshmello and Bastille.
Yes, I
I've never
have.
heard of Marshmello
I have
song.
never.
I've never heard a Marshmello song.
Yeah, I've only heard "Happier." This is
Marshmallow is like the happiest
Alright, I'll get
EDM
it
I've
up.
ever heard.
Yeah,
It's not meant to like make you headbang to electronic
And
music.
it's not really like I don't think it's like very like trap.
I think
No.
Ethan's the guy who's doing it.
It's
I
like
know,
it's kind of
but-
like house and like future bass combined almost. I mean,
But
I'm
we're
not
on
an
this
expert,
side.
but
And Right.
Yeah, I mean I don't think we need to play something. I think we.
I-
don't-
we
I
yeah,
don't
don't
we've
know.
all heard. Oh my, Jack.
I don't personally like electronic music
Yeah.
like heavily like that, and I mean.
I mean, I'm okay with
it's not
some of
really,
it.
like, my
Honestly,
preference.
some of it I bop with, but I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't think I've
I've never heard it.
I don't think I listen to EDM very much. I listen to one or two like Daft Punk songs, but that's only when they're in a playlist.
I don't even like count that as EDM at this point.
Yeah,
I-
it pretty much isn't.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
What's it like? I've never heard it.
you've never heard
I don't know,
EDM.
It's pretty good actually. I don't generally like that kind of music, but it's not bad actually.
Yeah, and I mean, I think part of it is that it's still like, for the most part, pretty original. Like,
yeah.
Like
It hasn't evolved into like you can only do this.
Yeah.
because What else are you gonna
and
do?
there's so many branches off of like electronic music that's like, future
Oh,
bass,
that's
house,
rude.
trap,
Yeah.
EDM, everything. It's like,
If you
And I
don't know, Liam's watching a video right now, and somebody just blew out this logo of candles.
Before
Oh,
she could.
continue.
And it was an adult too.
Was it until-
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I had to
mom.
lower Liam's mic because he was clipping so bad, but now I think he's actually too low.
oh, nice job, Chris.
Oh my gosh,
You
she just
failed.
got a present from
Just try to keep your audio consistent. Liam.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways,
I
what's
feel like
what's
I-
going on next? What's going on next?
I want to touch on Marshmallow a bit more. I like seeing like different. music at
It's
the
a
time
puppy.
Yeah.
Because
Guys, there's a puppy.
Okay, Liam, shut up. Like, okay,
Yeah,
already.
I want to touch on Marshmallow a bit more. I like seeing like different type of songs,
Yeah.
different types of songs I should say, on the charts, because I feel like that Ariana Grande song and that Halsey song, they sound very similar. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it could have been the same person, could have been made by the same people at like the same time, and you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. It all just kind of like sounds the same to me, but
Like
Marsh-
the style and tempo were a little different. Like
well,
The
yeah,
Ari-
obviously they like they have some differences,
Yeah,
but
the
I mean
Ariana-
Marshmello is very. It's still very new. It's still like new age,
Yeah.
electric,
the
but
Ariana Grande-
it's still different.
in the Ariana Grande and the whoever else song,
Yeah.
there wasn't a lot of personality. There was like, okay, it's the studio who's producing this music, and then these popular people who are singing over it. And that's
Yeah, basically.
It's not like Marshmello is, where it's this guy who's creating a song for this reason, for this.
Also, this kind of brings me up to like this topic. Why is it that like I mean, obviously like Ariana Grande from Nick and everything, but I mean, why is it that like almost every girl who's like been on Disney Channel as an actor has gone on to have some kind of singing career?
Well, dude, that's the
Yeah,
power
what's
of
up with
Disney.
that?
Disney owns
Disney does
Marvel.
that. They do
I
so
know.
many like musical things.
I know they just like, but it's like it's so weird at the same time,
Well,
especially when
Like seriously though, like that's how like different generations, like all these young, like Disney stars that
All
are like
these
our
young,
age or maybe
spunky
even
kids.
younger. They're like the next generation that's gonna be making like,
Yeah.
pop songs and stuff.
Alrighty, so
Whoever-
next
who's that
we
one-
should
Wait.
move on. Try to
Guys,
get some more things
'cause
in.
no
This
one
is
likes
a
your
horrible
opinion.
music video.
Well, I don't like
A dog
you.
just died
Yeah.
In
in the
Happier,
music video. Yes.
Yeah, the screw gets a dog for a birthday, and then the dog dies later.
one
Yeah.
single. Tune.
That's
horrible.
really sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That.
and happier.
but it is happy nonetheless. Nonetheless.
Yeah.
The
All
dog
right.
was happy.
All right, the last song is East Side.
East
It's,
Side.
it's called
East
East
Side.
Side
I
by
like East Side.
Benny Blanco, Halsey, and Halsey and Khaled.
Halsey again.
Okay.
Let's
I
let's
think
take a
Khaled's
listen.
hack.
Let's
Take a listen. Okay, so we're back.
I think it was basic.
Yep, it
I've
was
heard
really
it's an
generic.
insanely basic song. I have heard it before.
And we
Yeah,
didn't
kinda
even get to
catchy,
the. Did we even get to the part where Halsey came in, or
I
did we
skipped
just?
to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good, because it was just kind of like.
And guess what? To me, it still sounded
It
incredibly
was,
basic and
Like, I-
unoriginal.
for like a
Also-
second, I thought you went back to the Halsey song.
No.
Also, I don't know if
No, it sounds the same.
I don't know if that guy that was singing was like actually British or something. Because like I've also
When you
noticed
talk like this.
there's like a style of singing where people who are completely American start to sing like they're British.
Or like they have,
It-
they have
like-
like a speech impediment. Or,
Yeah.
Like it makes money.
And-
like look at Ed Sheeran. He's
Yeah, but he's actually British. Like,
15
Yeah.
cheesy singles.
yeah. Well, anyway, so I mean, I couldn't understand anything the dude was saying. Yeah, but
That's why you
that's
have
my
lyrics
opinion on it. Ooh.
I didn't like it. That's all,
Yeah.
I think that's all of our opinions.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch on what I said while we were listening. I think Khaled's the hack.
Yeah.
I
think Khaled's a
think
hack.
The studio makes the masters. I mean, of course, I'm probably wrong, but I think the studio
think
makes the
you're
masters
mostly
music. Khaled puts like, is it good or not, and then they put his name on it. I respect how he got there. I respect his whatever he did, but
You said hustle before, now you're saying con.
Well, what's the difference?
Jack doesn't like him.
I do not like Khaled. Khaled's. I don't know. I respect that he took advantage of whoever, but
He's a blundering dope.
dude, I think Khaled's adult if I ever saw him.
All right.
All right. Well, we were gonna move on, but I think there's a tiny thing we should touch on because it hits home for me. The next one on the list is by Maroon 5, and can I just say
Okay.
how much I hate Maroon 5 for not
Oh my
playing Sweet
God.
Victory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, okay, I don't blame them because the Super Bowl is just like.
I doubt they would have.
But nobody likes him anymore.
Yeah, well, whatever. They don't even like their own songs.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an interview with Adam Levine? Is it? And he said like, I don't like the songs that made us popular.
I feel like a lot of people could say
A
that.
lot of bands say that because I think
They-
number
they-
one they
they
think it
sang
makes them
it-
I mean,
special.
I know it's very outdated, but like look at Nirvana. They hated playing "Smells
Yep.
Like Teen Spirit."
Mhm.
They hated playing that song because it did so incredibly well and it was played everywhere and everyone knew the words.
And there is that one video where they wanted them to
okay,
lip sync.
so for people who don't know and are listening, this band Nirvana from the '90s had like a really big hit song off of a new album they were letting out, and they got invited to go play it live for some hip hop station on TV, and they didn't actually have to play it live. They were given the option to just play or like kind of lip sync to it, and they didn't.
That
really have
wasn't an option. They were told to.
They were told to.
Yeah, they were told to like fake it basically.
Oh, okay. So basically, they come out and they're just messing around. They're not like singing at all. They flipped around the words. They messed up. They just they did not want to play that song.
Yeah, they ate the mic a lot. Like literally put
Yeah,
the
like-
entire mic
yeah.
in their mouths.
Kurt Cobain, lead singer, microphone was in his mouth while he was singing
He's
the chorus.
dead now, by the way.
Like this?
No,
No,
Jack.
Jack, no. No, but I mean, and then, oh my God, they didn't like that song because it did
Yeah.
so well.
I feel like you kind of get sick of
Yeah.
what you do. Like,
Yeah.
It's like listening to a song a million times, and you also had to create the song.
Yeah.
Like if you made if you painted a picture and then you saw it every single place you went, you'd be like, "Why did I make this? I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
This sucks."
Anyways, I think we should probably move on.
Actually, I kind of want to transition with that music topic. What is your favorite song/album currently?
Who me?
Siamese Dream.
Everybody.
Siamese Dream.
We'll
I
go
would
around.
say
All right, we'll start with Ethan.
This
since he
was
already barged
the
in.
Big
Yeah.
Pumpkins hit in '93. The Smashing Pumpkins, my favorite band. They're very, very weird.
Ethan's a loser.
They
Yeah,
are
I
weird.
am.
They use a lot of weird effects on their songs and stuff that you don't hear anywhere else. For
Yeah,
guitar and stuff.
They're
It's
really
cool.
interesting sound. And technically speaking, they use guitar pedals that
Yeah.
they made common. No one else.
Yep.
No one else used that pedal until they came around, and now everyone's using that that sound.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to replicate it.
And what's your favorite song off the
Oh
album?
my god, I don't know. Probably Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
It is actually a pretty good
Mayonnaise
song.
is a really good song.
Also, Jack, you should probably move a bit closer to your mic. Just saying.
All right. No, you're good.
But Siamese Dream is my favorite album. It is from 1993, and it was the big breaks of the Pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's my favorite album.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go next actually. So I don't necessarily have a favorite album, but it's also definitely probably Smashing Pumpkins.
Way to copy me.
Chris is lame.
I think
Copycat.
You know what? Yeah, you're lame. Come up with
Hate
an
you.
original idea for once, Chris.
anyways, if I had
No,
to,
I'm not allowing you to continue. Come up
No.
with a different band.
if I had to pick, I would say Melancholy and the Infinite
Hey,
Sadness.
that's the same band.
I don't care. But otherwise their new album, what is it? No.
Oh my god.
I actually
Chris.
don't remember.
No past, no future,
yeah.
no sun.
No past, no future, no sun, whatever.
Ethan knows.
It
Chris's,
says it on my
Yeah, I'm
sweatshirt.
sorry.
Ethan knows Chris's favorite band.
Shiny and
better than
Oh
Chris
So
does.
Bright. That's what it is. Shiny and Oh
Shiny
So
and
Bright.
So Bright, Volume
It's-
1.
It's actually it's a really nice crossover. It's more modern sounding. It almost has a bit of a poppy sound to it, but at the same time, it's true to their roots, which I
Yeah.
think is really
I
nice.
I would recommend you go listen to that.
1979.
It's a really short album. I think there's 7 songs
Yeah,
on
something
it.
like that.
And it shows everything that they kind of stand for. There's
Yeah.
a really heavy guitar song.
That's Marching On or something.
Marching On,
Yeah.
Another one I really like, With Sympathy
Yep.
or
Sympathy.
Alienation. Those are 2 really good ones off of that.
Yeah,
album.
and they're not really aggressive either.
No, they show how calm
Yeah.
the pumpkins are. We're gonna call them the pumpkins 'cause
Sometimes.
people call them. Yeah, they can be
Sometimes. They can be
incredibly
pretty
loud.
They can
and,
be pretty
insane and intense.
angry sometimes.
If you want to hear an intense song, XYU off of
Oh
Melancholy,
God! Don't recommend that song.
or Where Boys Fear to Tread, Tales of a
Ethan,
Scorched Earth,
Ethan, when John was taking
Geek USA.
EQSA is a good one. Though.
Ethan,
I
hold
like
on
that
for
one.
a sec. When John was taking suggestions while we were doing Christmas, and you were like, "Play XYU. It's a Christmassy song," and now you're recommending it for what was the words you choose
If you want a heavy metal song,
for
XYU.
Christmas, right? For
Yep.
Christmas.
yeah, it's a Christmas song. You can listen to it. Yeah, it's a very heavy song, but I would actually recommend No Shiny No So Bright, the volume 1.
He just
It's
Look
on.
at your
It's on.
sweatshirt.
I forgot.
He just looked at his
forgot the name.
sweatshirt
It's
to-
an incredibly long album name. I would recommend it. It's on Spotify. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Apple
You're-
Music.
I think he's
You
lying.
can find it everywhere, and I would actually recommend you listen to those 3 songs:
I think-
"Marching On," "With Symphony," and "Alienation."
With Symphony.
With Sympathy.
Wow, this was Chris's
Symphony.
favorite song, and I think Ethan talked more.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was just picking songs off
Well,
his
yeah, because
sweatshirt.
Chris is a copycat.
Ethan ganked Chris's whole steez right
Yeah, I
there.
did.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I like the same
I'm
music.
not sorry.
Okay, so fine. Alice in Chains.
Alice,
All right.
Oh my God, we could talk about Alice in Chains
No,
right now.
no.
we're not talking about Alice in Chains.
I will
Move
throw
on.
this at you.
Moving on.
It's
Liam's
Liam's turn. Liam,
Sorry,
Alright.
sorry.
Liam likes music.
No, he doesn't. He's not allowed to.
He never wears headphones though.
He always does. Okay, Liam, continue. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
none of
I
us
know.
own, none of us own a
Jack,
pair
shut
of
up.
headphones.
That's a hard one. I think I'm going to have to go with Limelight by Rush.
Rush.
Rush is a pretty good band.
I've heard Rush before. My favorite song from them is A Passage to Bangkok.
I've never actually heard Rush before, I don't think.
There Ethan goes again, ganking Liam's
I know-
idea.
I know what Rush is, so I can help touch on this.
touch
be
Yeah.
honest, I'm not a giant fan of Rush, but I know their songs.
Do they rush writing their songs?
Huh,
Chris.
huh.
I don't know, maybe
We're gonna have
Liam
to
would
kick
know
you out,
that.
Chris.
Huh.
Chris, we're gonna have to kick you out.
Liam will slap you. Ow! I've just gotten punched by the host.
For our audio listeners, I
I'm
have
the
just
host.
hit Chris in the arm.
And for also audio listeners, I am the host because this is my house. Chris?
Actually,
Yeah,
All-
he is hosting.
These are all my
Liam, is there anything else you want
microphones.
to say?
Not really. I just like it because
What's your favorite song off that album? You gotta recommend a song.
That's a song.
He just
That's
said
the song.
Limelight by Rush.
Oh, I thought you meant an album.
You said okay. I know Rush a little bit.
I
You
said,
don't
yeah,
even know that
you
Limelight-
literally just said it yourself. A little bit. A little
All
bit.
right. Let's just continue.
Passage to
Let's
Bangkok.
I just hit
continue.
my
So,
mic with a
If
water
you like
bottle.
high voices, listen to Billy Corgan stuff and
Yeah.
Rush stuff. Smashing
Yeah.
Pumpkins is Billy Corgan. Jack, what's your favorite album / song / band / guy or girl or gal?
Alright, my favorite album right now is Turn of a Friendly Card by Alan Parsons Project. I recommend everybody listen to it. It's friggin' great. I actually have it loaded
He
into...
turned the vinyl on
Yeah, he
really
has the
loud
vinyl.
when we arrived today.
Yep.
Yup.
I have it on there right now. I'd say my favorite track
He doesn't
off
have
it-
Advent speakers. Mine are cooler. I'm just saying. My vinyl
Dude,
is also
that
better.
is
Even
not
to Chris
cool.
to try to be mean.
Chris, I'm gonna stab you.
It's
A
it's so
copycat-
cool. I
First,
mean,
first you copy my idea, and then you make fun of Jack.
Chris?
For like 6 years.
Yeah, well, you've known me for... What is
Technically.
it? Okay,
Jack
so
was in my kindergarten class.
We were?
Yeah, Miss Xander.
Why did you just like strangle the microphone as you grab? Like,
I told you I'm gonna be really
take
addicted.
you. I'm gonna take this microphone. I'm just gonna use
Chris,
my
shut up! I hate you.
Let's get back on point. Ethan hates Chris.
Anyways,
I don't want you, Chris. I don't want you to say a single word to me.
So
No.
we've known each other for around 4 years. Is how long we've known each other.
Fourth grade.
Yeah, that's when we became friendo
Wow. Chris was a
Calrissians.
young lad. He had
I-
glasses.
I did
I
have
wore colored
glasses
skinny jeans.
and skating shoes, skate shoes.
No, it's.
I'm
They
gonna
were,
have to
they
cut
were
that
blue and
out.
green. They were from Old Navy, and they were luxurious.
I'm gonna make two versions of this. There's gonna be a censored version, which cuts out part,
The director's cut.
and then the director's. Yeah. Anyways, so now that we've established how much Ethan hates me, even
Let's
though I
get
gave him a
back to
crisp
my
20 for his
favorite album
birthday.
That I like.
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah, you
Alright.
say yours.
So I like...
When was this album put out?
This album was out a while ago.
A while
So my
ago.
favorite
Good,
track...
good year, good year. I like that year.
Yeah,
My favorite
love that
track
year.
on the album is Snake Eyes, also by Alan Parsons Project. They have done collaborations where their songs on their album are from different people, but that's just because they were kind of bored and they didn't want to do any more songs.
Are most of those songs
Indeed.
like instrumentals, kind of? Like,
Uh,
well, I mean, not like instrumentals. But when you were playing it, it didn't sound like there were any
yeah,
words.
there's some songs on there that are like, that album has a theme where it's like regal and high. So there's like some songs where there's not a lot of vocals, and then a lot of like old timey like violin strings. Like I don't know, I think there's a mandolin in there somewhere. One of those things where it's like a string, and then you have to also crank it.
Oh no.
So it's like really. Oh,
That's a hurdy-gurdy.
a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are cool.
They are.
Hurdy-gurdies are awesome looking, dude. Those are.
Chris had a hernia.
Okay,
I would-
let's move on.
Actually, I would like to recommend one more song from Smashing
God.
Pumpkins because I like them so much.
Ah!
Well, Jack's his favorite album is more like calm music.
No, it's not. It's
Kind of. I mean, it's peaceful.
there's some peaceful songs. There, the two songs that I like on there, the two songs that I really like on there, are Snake Eyes and Games People Play, which are super
Yes, you've
upbeat.
established this multiple times.
Chris, I'm not liking the bullying right now. So my two favorite songs, Snake Eyes, Games People Play, and they're super upbeat and they're like racing songs. Like they're songs if you gotta, I don't know, race or something.
But they're like lighthearted though, is what I mean. I don't really.
Okay.
Games
Okay,
People
I just
Play-
punched my
I
mic.
don't listen to
Let's
lighthearted
get
music.
back on topic. Ethan, what's that other song you wanted to recommend from the Pumpkins?
Beautiful.
That's a good song.
Off of Melancholy and Infant Sadness. Any song
Which
I
is my
mentioned-
favorite album.
Any song. No. No,
I'm
Chris.
not allowed to like
Go
that.
leave. The door's right there.
Chris, isn't
These
allowed
are
to
my
like these
microphones. I will have you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
I'd
they're
like to.
not gonna
I'd like to see you tear these down right now.
No,
Right now.
no, because then we get a bad
okay,
grade.
back on track. Any song that I talk about from the Smashing Pumpkins, go listen to it. Go find it. Hunt it down. They're all on YouTube. Oh, he's taking it down. Okay, moving on. We're gonna answer.
Are you ready? I can do mine in
We're
4
gonna
seconds.
answer another question. And I don't know if Liam's gonna be able to answer this. Chris, it might be tough for you.
Okay.
We had a fan question. We're calling you all our
Fan?
fans. We have fans. Yes.
Fans?
Hannah
Oh.
Emod wants to know who our Smash Bros. Ultimate mains are.
Oh.
Want to know who we like to play?
I play Zero Suit Samus.
All right, yeah. Chris plays Samus and Falcon.
Falco.
Yeah,
Falcon.
like a
she's not
lot.
Falco.
Like I play.
For our
Falcon
audio listeners, I just hit myself.
a lot. Otherwise, like those are mainly Falcon was my main on the old Smash Bros. But for
On
Ultimate,
Wii
it's
U. he's
it's
talking
Zero Suit Samus, and also I kind of like Fox and Wolf.
Alright, so Super Smash Bros. Is the game that somebody let,
Liam is going to find out what this game
somebody
is.
let me play it once.
It's it's on that thing over there.
Yeah.
this-
Alright,
the
was it the
Nintendo
one where like
Switch.
you're
For our
jumping
viewers,
around
I
trying to
have
kill
a-
people?
Yeah.
Kinda.
And you're like trying to knock them off
But
the
it's
thing?
like cartoon
Yeah,
violence.
it's cartoon violence, Liam.
It's
Oh.
PG-13. Please don't
Alright,
For
I
please don't
think-
arrest us.
are we choosing our favorite characters to
Yes,
pick at the beginning?
Who do you like to play? as?
My favorite is Rob.
Rob.
All right.
Rob's a swell fellow. I
Yeah.
played him on Wii U.
He's best in like Mario Kart DS, like the original one.
There, you can play Rob and Mario Kart
Yeah,
DS?
and he's like the fastest person.
It's actually ROB.
Well,
Or-
definitely not.
Okay,
fastest
well you
person.
called him Rob first, Liam, so you
Yeah.
can't
So
correct
you don't
us.
even
Well, I
get
know.
to.
The announcer,
I like
when you
how-
pick Rob, says Rob.
He does.
I know,
He's
because
very
that's what it said in the
enthusi-
80s.
He's a very happy fellow. He's very
He
happy
is.
to announce.
It was real.
The
Won
death,
and
the battle to
Although
the death.
it like did
happy to announce
very
that.
little in real life. It was just like.
Alrighty, so are we gonna move on then?
No,
Well,
well,
I
Jack,
said
yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Chris,
Jack. I apologize.
Shut up.
Don't make me.
I'm tired of bullying.
Wait, hold on. I don't think that's right.
Bullying.
All right.
Oh my god.
I play Ganon a lot. I've gotten more into
Yeah.
Jack is a jerk. Jack plays Ganon all the time. He hits me off the edge. I can't counter
Yeah.
any of his moves. It's not fun.
Ethan
Well, it's 'cause you play
says
King K. Rool, and King K.
Ethan
Rool
says some
sucks.
bad
King
words.
K. Rool is okay. Oh, actually, I'm really good as him. I'm
What
good
about
as a
Ridley?
lot of characters in Smash.
What about Ridley?
I used to main Link. Like up until Ultimate, I only played Link.
Yeah, me too. Like, I started. I don't know. I was kind of like mediocre on Wii U, but ever since the Ultimate came out for Switch, I've been like actually a half decent player. So I don't play Link that often. I play Ike, Snake, and probably King K. Rool are probably like my main people that I play as. Especially if there's meter, FS meter. Snake has the win
It's
button.
BS. It's the worst. It tracks you and then you die. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's literally no skill required. You can't even like miss any of it. It's like the easiest way to win the game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
People hate me because I play as Snake.
Yeah. And then
I hate you, but not because you play the snake.
I hate
People
you too,
hate me
Ethan.
for other
Can we
reasons.
just establish Ethan and I hate each other with like a endless just
Again with the copying.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, let's be honest. Shut up.
Let's be honest, I hate you.
Let's be honest. I hate you, you hate me.
Let's go
We're
on
all
a
a
killing
happy
spree.
family.
No, we're not happy. We're definitely not happy.
We're working things out,
Getting
right?
divorced.
Ethan and Chris are
working
getting
things out.
divorced.
Maybe.
Okay. Anyways, let's
We'll settle this in
Let's
court.
continue.
all right. This is
You
a
take
whole
half?
topic. This is a whole other topic. I didn't tell Ethan about this. I might have actually. But is it GIF or is it GIF?
It's GIF.
I think
if
it's
you
GIF.
if you pronounce it GIF, you're eating peanut butter. You don't watch
if
the
you
peanut
pronounce
butter.
it
You
GIF, then you should be jailed.
You're detained.
Yeah, so
you're
basically-
you're detained and you
In-
are
Oh
eating
yeah, I
peanut butter.
never
You-
called it that.
You're detained
people.
and
That would
you're
be
like watching
weird.
or eating peanut butter.
Yeah.
GIF.
In Jack's words, it's either calling it GIF or being wrong.
Call it GIF.
Or calling it GIF or being
Oh
wrong.
my god,
Chris,
you're
I'm
under
sorry.
arrest.
No! Oh god!
You-
Oh no! What have I
You
done?
are under
What have I
arrest.
done?
Chaos has ensued.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Chris
I think
is going
part
to
of that
jail.
was that normally that's not my instinct, but everybody was just saying GIF as part of like Good old butter.
If you call it peanut butter, you're wrong, okay? Because gifts and peanut butter are not alike.
I did call it Jif up until like 5th grade. I'm gonna admit that.
Chris was an idiot until 5th grade.
Well, Chris was.
He has since gained some integrity, but definitely not
Oh
a
my
lot.
God, Ethan.
No, he's gone down.
Currently, Chris.
Liam, you haven't even
Chris,
known
we have your star standardized test scores right here.
Currently, Chris and Ethan are fighting between the 4 brain cells they share between.
I'll let you know, I have 3 and he has the 1.
Hey now. I have
Chris,
one
are you
and a
going
half.
to
You're an
take-
all-star.
Are you going to take half?
If I remember correctly, my Alex initial knowledge check scores were higher than Ethan's.
Actually, though, I'm
Chris,
further along in Alex than you are now,
Yeah,
so...
Chris, didn't you have what was it, 40 topic long?
I was like 40 topipics behind
Didn't you
Ethan.
miss
I've
like
since
a
caught
month
up.
straight of Alex?
I did
Like,
not.
You weren't even gone for the month. You just didn't do it.
Yeah, like, you literally...
I missed a week
Let's
and a
talk
half.
about the time that you spent well over an hour drawing a bus in Google Drive for the newest like science.
Hey, I
segment.
got a good grade on that.
Well, it definitely wasn't for drawing.
Yeah, because you spent, what was it, 3 days on it?
Then you spent another day making a book for the other document.
That took me like 10 minutes. That one was really quick.
10
I just
minutes that
copy
you-
and pasted
All right,
it.
that's
It
9
took you like a
minutes, 2
second,
minutes.
Chris.
Yeah, a bus should take you 10 seconds.
10 seconds to
10
make a
10
10
bus.
seconds to make a bus. That's easy. It's basic. It's
I don't
like a
think the
basic
people in
silhouette.
China that actually make them would agree.
There's people trying to make what?
Buses. I don't know. Actually, are they American
Odd
made?
of you to
Dude,
assume that they're
China
from China.
hires children. If they were around the.
Do you think they would really?
hires
Do you
in
think they would
quotations.
really make children make the buses, Chris?
Well, they would if they had big enough hands.
If they had Ethan's big man.
I don't know.
hands.
Depends on
Actually,
the
my
factory.
hands are relatively small.
Ethan
My
has
hands are
clean
also
hands.
relatively small.
Ethan has,
My hands are also always cold.
my hands are bony.
I'm a cold boy.
My hands. Okay.
I do not have that
Alright.
issue.
I think we should move on.
Should we move on?
Let's
to-
just-
Okay, well, I mean, right now we would have a bit more to talk about, except nobody took our survey seriously.
Ethan's mad.
We-
'cause
we-
he's
Can we
stupid.
cover
I'm
some of?
very.
Yeah, can we
very-
cover some
I'm
of the troll
irate. I am
responses to our
irate.
survey?
Okay. Okay.
Lord Farquaad responded to this survey, and I must say I'm not pleased.
Alright, Ethan. Okay, Ethan texted me last night. He was livid. He was so. I suggested that we do this in the podcast so he could get his anger out somehow. I swear to God, he was.
I'm here to yell at you all,
He was gonna
except
come
for
s-
like there's like 3 or 4 of you. Thank you.
You guys
I-
are really nice. We
guys
really
are really
appreciate
nice.
Yeah,
that.
somebody just answered
actually,
no for both of the questions.
2 people answered
Oh, yeah.
no, and
Also-
actually I know the names of one
Just
of them.
so you know, Liam and I here have not been informed of like any of
Yeah,
this.
Liam and Chris are like,
In the dark.
Yeah, we're in the dark, and
But
part of
I
that
must-
is to
we
sustain.
I'm
coming
gonna say
out?
real quick. I just got cut
Normal
off a second ago.
conversation.
Thank you to like 3 or 4 of you that actually answered the survey, and you'll notice that we've already answered like 2 of these questions,
Yeah,
and there's
that's
like
great.
2 more
Guys
that
are
we're gonna
fantastic.
answer. So like, thank you very much for being nice people. But other than that, none of you took it
You
seriously.
guys are awful. I hate you all, even though I don't
Chris
know
didn't
anything.
even see the response.
Yeah, and I hate you guys. So
Okay,
that
Chris-
says something.
Chris is gonna bleep these names so we don't get in
Okay,
trouble.
no one put their names on.
Yeah, no one put
Well,
their names.
we know who did some of them. Okay, so he answered the survey. What was it? 4 times, and he answered a new random horrible thing each single time.
Yeah. One time this person literally just typed "your mom?" question mark for the question.
Yeah. He also he was like, oh, their name is chedda-cast. I should ask him. About
Well, my
Yeah,
mom
what do you
is
think about 9-year-old cheddar cheese?
my mom
I've
is
never had 9-year-old cheddar cheese. I'm not even 9 years old.
my mom is a middle school teacher in Columbus.
Was it Sunday?
If to answer your question, so you're welcome for that.
I also have someone on record asking why Chris Pine looks like an absolute meal. I am irate. I am angry. Only
He is
15 people
irate.
responded.
Like I'm not joking right now. Ethan, like when we got most of the responses, Ethan was so mad because first of all, I mean no fault to the teachers, but they were busy and they couldn't get our survey up
It
like right away.
took like 10 minutes to get it up. Which I mean, in reality, like 10 minutes isn't like the end of the world.
Yeah, it's
But, like-
it's understandable. But the thing we got out of it was horrible. Like if we waited 1 second and got this, we'd still be angry.
Yeah. Anyways, so are there any more responses we want to cover?
Well, there are some serious ones that we'll move on to in a
Okay.
sec. But whoever
Yep, 3.
answered under the name Lord Farquaad and asked us about Flex Seal Flex Tape products,
I really like Flex Seal and Flex Tape products. Like, let me just say, they are fantastic.
I don't
Whoever-
want to talk about that. I
Whoever
just
wrote
don't.
that, your taste in
Oh,
comedy
wait, I can
is
do better.
horrible, and
Ethan.
I think
Jack is here to bully you.
Yeah,
for me.
Jack bullies a lot of people because of their interest in memes,
yeah, okay.
but most
well,
of the time he's
Jack
right.
hates people because of their integrity.
there's a science meme. If it lasts more, like if it's a long meme, it has to be a good meme. But if it's a throwaway meme, it has to go by fast and it can't stay around for like a month. Like the Lord Farquaad meme that was spawned from the E meme.
I think that made probably a good 5 or 6 month stride.
That was
Yeah.
way too long for E.
That thing lived on.
Now it's dead. It's dead in the water. If you post E,
Although I will
was
admit, I
so
love that
long.
meme. I
That was the
love
point.
that meme. That meme was perfect. That meme was beautiful. I will take it back any day of the week.
all right, but the Lord Farquaad meme that responded from it, just saying Lord Farquaad
Yeah.
is one of the lowest brow forms of humor that you could possibly have. Like, okay, I'm sorry to the person who posted that, but I have to say, if I see you, I will strangle you.
Oh my God, Jack. Okay, why don't we move
He's
on
not
to
serious?
why don't we move on to some of the serious responses,
Oh yeah,
just
and
so
the flex,
we can
the
make sure
flex
those
tape
people
meme,
get in the
flex tape meme is
podcast.
dead in the water too. John, okay, so the meme.
Oh my
Do
God,
we just want to talk
Jack.
about memes?
That's what we're gonna do.
I will gladly. I will not gladly.
Let's
do it, I
not
will
be one of
gladly
those
do it.
What about the meme I played when we got here?
Okay, that was
No. No.
Guys, the issue about talking about
Basically,
memes
the meme
is
said,
I don't know what memes are.
Oh yeah. Liam is illiterate in the meme
Yeah.
culture thing. Cause
Yeah, I just figured out how to use a computer a few
Liam's a
days
normie.
ago.
And he still doesn't. Like, honestly. Let's be honest.
his whole life is cars and I don't know what else. What do you do? What are you?
Can your
What
car load
are-
Reddit, Liam?
Huh?
Can your car load Reddit? Can you get Reddit?
Do you know what Reddit is?
Do we have to tell you what Reddit is?
Yes, I know what Reddit is.
Okay, explain it.
it then.
It's like Facebook, but kind of more for.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that for
I'll give you the
somebody-
points for yes. It's a social
It's-
media platform.
Yeah, that.
Okay, what is mainly posted on Reddit? I'm saying like popularly, like posted and
what makes the
Animals.
popular trending page.
Yeah.
Animals. Like I've got to say, yeah, I know you were looking. For
Okay,
things, but
no,
like-
you idiot! I was asking him
Animals.
that.
It was animals.
well, we were talking about.
Oh, Liam gets it right.
He really didn't.
Okay,
But-
we were
okay,
talking about
Reddit-
memes, and then we bring up Reddit. Was you not gonna answer memes, Chris?
Okay, so Reddit basically, Liam, is full of these different communities of people that enjoy different hobbies. So there's communities for people who like play guitar, communities for people who just like memes,
People who play Minecraft.
people who play Minecraft, people who
Me.
like to take pictures of their dogs, and
R/I
that's
bleach.
basically what Reddit is. It's a platform for literally
It's- okay,
anything. If
it's-
you have a hobby that you think is obscure, I guarantee you there's a Reddit.
Oh,
Alright,
I guarantee you there's a subreddit.
RC car racing.
Have you,
Go.
yeah. Have
Yes,
you seen,
there's definitely one.
I guarantee you that.
Okay, so moving on, let's cover those responses now, shall we? Ethan,
We're moved on. We're moved on. We're moved on. We're moved on.
we're going to the responses now.
More responses.
Okay.
We scarred Ethan for life. He's not
You
going to
scarred
sleep
me
tonight.
for life. Let's
I
continue.
need to take.
Also,
I
and
need
to
to take
answer
a sip of
that,
water
I
for
figured
the
out how to use YouTube before
Oh
I
my
knew you.
God.
Ah.
Actually, fun fact,
You
I
just take,
didn't
like 3 minutes to look up a music video.
I didn't figure out how to like
I didn't say
Um,
I know how to use YouTube well. I said
did
I know
okay,
how to use
I
YouTube.
didn't figure out how to make a Google account and like actually comment on YouTube until I was in 4th grade. It-
Smart lad.
Yeah, it's really sad.
I didn't know you could do that until what was
When
it, sixth
when
grade?
did when did
Northside? We got North. Computer
I still
Yeah.
don't comment on YouTube videos.
And-
we got him in 5th grade.
has Google always been like has YouTube always been a part of Google, or did they buy it in like 2012?
Google bought YouTube.
Yeah, in like 2012 or something, right? Sometime around there.
God. Okay.
2010
I have to
actually,
talk
I
about
think it's more
2012.
accurate.
I have to talk about 2012. 2012 was my last year of Eastside, and it was. I think it was one of my worst years on this earth.
Oh my God.
If I could,
November 13th, 2006. Google bought YouTube.
If I could meet myself in 2nd grade, 2012, what was I? I was 6, maybe?
In 2nd grade.
No, okay, I was like, I was like 7, 8, 9 around.
Smart lad.
Smart lad.
I would punch myself in the face. Like,
Oh my god, your hair back then too. You had like this really long,
yeah,
like,
I had a mom.
bro surfer hair. It was like,
Hit those
I need to
waves,
see a
bruh.
picture.
I don't
Oh wait,
think
we're
there
in
are
his room.
pictures.
We are in his room. We need to find a picture.
That blue picture over there.
Blue
Wow,
picture.
look at this brave man willing to give away delicate pictures of himself.
Well, the
Which
podcast
picture?
isn't gonna see it. The blue picture.
Yes, but Liam will see it and he can describe it because
The
he's a
blue
smart
picture.
boy.
The one where I'm wearing blue.
Oh, all right.
Okay, well, don't call it the blue picture. It's in like a freaking.
Yeah, it's behind
Not
the J.
blue
It's
frame.
behind the J. It's behind the J.
Oh,
I need some.
Oh my god, yup. Oh,
Yeah, that was it. That
oh.
was it. That was it.
That's when and somehow Jack and I still became
It's the same
friends
face.
back
It's the
then.
same face.
Somehow
Dude, okay,
I adopted Jack.
I have to say, people say that I look like my mother. I cannot
You
see
do.
it at all.
You
I
do.
can't see it at all.
I don't.
I do see it.
I don't
Mullet.
get it when people say that. They're like, "Oh, you look so much like your parents." No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't know what you are on or what
Okay,
you've ever been
that's
on.
because
or
you're
what you are,
adopted.
like, currently
Ethan, that's
trying
because
out,
you're
what
adopted.
medication I do not know what medication
Ethan,
you have
Ethan.
recently been prescribed by your doctor or literally anyone else.
Ethan.
I do
Anyone
not look
else.
like my parents.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
see
talking
it.
about your real parents, not your
Ethan,
adoptive
I
ones.
see a little bit of resemblance between you and your dad. Jack,
What?
Jack, I
I
can,
don't see that at
No,
all.
that's not it.
Jack, I can see a very clear, like,
Okay.
in the face. I can, like, 100%.
Chris, when's the last time you had your eyes checked?
Shut up. Just because I need glasses doesn't make my point any less valid.
Does that look similar at all?
Let me see.
no.
Let me see.
No, dude, you got like a pointy chin.
Yeah, but
Your
she.
chin's way pointier
I'm just
than
saying,
your dad's.
like, okay,
Okay, people say that I look like my dad a little bit, and people say that I look exactly like my mom.
you do look exactly like your mom.
Jack, you know who you look
To me.
like?
Stab
You know who you look like? Who? This incredible guy I met in September. His name is Jackson Naminsky. However, his spirit passed in December.
Oh my god.
He's been dead inside.
Yeah, I've never met Liam's
I'd
parents,
like
so.
you to stop with the defamation real quick.
Yeah, let me see if I can get a picture of him.
Jack, would you like to get your spirit back?
No.
Just pay me. just pay me
Just
22 bucks a
politely-
month and you can
Politely
get it.
declines it.
Nah, I'm good.
22
The
bucks a
amount
month.
of times I have moved this microphone, it's going
Yeah, it's
down.
probably making
Okay,
a lot
you're
of
moving
noise.
my
It's
microphone.
coming back
If you
up.
can't see, we have a janky setup right now.
If you can't see, are you kidding me? This is a podcast.
Well, we may or may not put like a picture of this.
Oh,
No,
okay,
we are
well,
not.
No, we took the picture already, Liam. It cannot be stopped.
We aren't taking a picture of here because of his terrible cord setup underneath his.
That's why it's
It's
underneath
like
there.
two chords. It's like 2 chords.
That's like 14,000.
Alright, I do have a
cords,
cord
and they're
drawer.
not even
Liam has a
well
problem.
zip tied.
I do.
All right.
I have a
Let's
cord drawer.
move on. Let's move. I love how we were trying to do responses and we like so many times.
Well, that's the point of the podcast.
Okay, great. Let's just
What,
do the
can we-
let's do the responses. We need to
Hey,
get
I need
we
to
need to get to
refresh
people. Oh
myself
my
first.
god. I will refresh you, not in the nice way. I will give you a
Hey,
full
speaking
reboot.
of water, hey,
Chris,
look at that. That was
Crystal.
a funny segue I didn't plan. Raina Borgart wants to know, is water wet?
Oh!
Water's wet. Water's
Yes.
wet.
Water's
I'm saying water's wet. I
No.
used to believe that water is not wet.
Yeah, I was like, water's not wet. Oh, it makes sense not wet. But
No.
I feel
okay.
like if
if-
something has like a property
Okay.
and it gives it to something else, then
There you
that
go.
thing also has that property.
Yeah, like ice is cold.
Nah.
Ice is cold.
It makes me cold.
Okay.
It makes
so-
other things cold. Ice itself is cold.
All right.
Okay,
Guys.
water.
But I mean, also like you
It's
can
people
say
say-
like check.
I'm gonna get a bit more technical here, okay? So I've looked up definitions of wet and followed synonyms that aren't
Same-
just
same here,
like
that's what I did,
not
that's
but
what I
not
did.
synonyms that can be used
Would
in
you
multiple
guys-
ways.
would you guys say
Synonyms
before
that mean the exact same thing except give it a more refined definition, and that is absolutely conclusive that water is wet.
Yeah, there's. If you say water isn't wet, then you should go back to first grade science.
No, like
Honestly.
I wouldn't be that
Science
harsh.
in first
I wouldn't be
grade.
that harsh because honestly,
No,
I get it.
exactly. They
I
didn't
get-
have science in first grade. They were just like, oh, water's wet.
Just
rainfall
common-
from
just
the
there
sky."
was
No,
just
but
common
I
sense
get
teaching.
how you can understand that water wouldn't be wet because of the way that we use the word, but at its core, it means that water is wet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we've covered that one.
All right.
Yes, I think we have.
Actually, I'm very proud of you guys for not having to like debate about this. Truly, it's good to know that you're all sane people. And
Yeah.
you think that water is wet. If you are listening to this and you think that water is, I don't know, dry.
Okay, if
then
you
it's
look up
just
dry water, you'll get like some powder thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is water wet? Yes.
Wait, dry water? It's a powder that you have to hydrate with water?
Yeah.
What's the
Isn't
point
there,
of that?
Some sort of like chemical compound thing, like heavy water.
I don't. Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like you
Yeah.
split, like some. I don't know. I'm really good at chemicals and science and things.
Okay,
like that.
yeah, there is
You're
heavy
not good
water.
at chemicals.
There is
No,
heavy
no,
water.
I'm not.
Heavy water, I don't actually remember exactly what heavy water is.
It helps like bombs or something like that, right?
No.
Right? What?
I don't believe that's what heavy water is used for.
Chris, I think you might be dumb.
I wouldn't say I would be dumb. I might be incorrect, but I don't believe that's what heavy water is. I know that there's obviously nitroglycerin and stuff, which is made using glycerin. You can use baking soda and stuff.
Is it dangerous? Because we might not be able to give out this recipe.
So it's hydrochloric acid, nitroglycerin,
Maybe not this recipe.
baking soda, and
Lighter and gas.
it just needs it needs. If I'm correct, it just when you're making it, you need to make sure that you have the baking soda because it neutralizes the water to make sure it isn't
You
acidic
put a fork
or something.
in there too.
I don't remember
Lighter
actually.
Fluid and
Okay,
gasoline
so
in the
it
microwave.
can be involved in the process.
Okay.
For 5 minutes in the microwave.
Alrighty.
Would you guys say that that would be uncomfortable to get covered in that?
To get covered in heavy water?
What about light water?
I don't know. It's just water.
Are you,
Even though it's
Because-
called heavy water, I don't believe it's actually heavier than water or denser. I mean.
that'd be
Because-
funny if it was.
Because if
Just like, if
we're talking
Gets it.
because if we're talking comfortable, we need to talk about MeUndies. MeUndies is the ultimate feel-good undies. MeUndies is bringing softer than soft basics for everybody. No Sleep listeners can get 20% off the softest underwear and socks you'll ever wear, plus free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee by going to MeUndies.com/nosleep.
Is this an actual sponsor we got?
MeUndies,
Hey,
the better way to wear.
we're being interrupted right now from a call from my mom.
All right.
For anyone who was really concerned, my mom was just asking me how I was doing. And,
Ethan needs to be picked up by his mommy.
and yeah, I know.
Because he's a youngin' and he can't take traffic safety next year.
Can you?
I can.
I just
What
know.
quarter?
I know there's a lot of concerned
Fourth.
viewers out there tonight, and I'm okay. I have the thumbs up.
Mentally, no. He needs some
Now, I
support.
thought,
He needs help.
Are
He
we-
needs help.
He
are we
needs a
done with
hug.
That wonderful ad share.
Yeah, for now. We've got a couple more ads lined up down the line.
Did we ever give them the promo code to save 20% at checkout?
MeUndies.com/nosleep.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. All right. So make sure you check that out, guys. Make sure you check that out. They're very gracious to sponsor our first podcast. So yeah.
Yeah, I just can't believe they heard of us.
Yeah.
Unmute
Well,
yourself.
I mean, it's chedda-cast.
It's everyone
Unmute
loves
yourself.
the chedda-cast. If you don't know why we called it the chedda-cast, tune in Friday. Our two.
Yeah.
Do we have any more topics that?
We do
Responses,
actually,
right?
an
We still have some
anonymous
responses?
viewer wants to know how to handle rejection.
Oh.
I will take this one.
Alright.
I will take this one.
Yeah, you get rejected a lot.
And I would say you
Ethan.
don't handle rejection. However, what I can recommend is that you just go take a shower, okay, with your clothes on. you come home.
Let's keep it
you come
PG.
home-
Clothes on in the
come
shower.
home from work, come home from school.
You have to
come
be
home
wearing a
from,
cross.
from whatever you want. Yeah, keep all of your bodily decorations. You can take your shoes off. Please be comfortable. Remain in socks.
I feel like it would be very
Please
uncomfortable
keep
to
your
be wearing
pants on.
clothes in the
Um,
Leave
shower.
your shirt on.
Actually, I would-
If you wear glasses, please keep them on. If you have a hat,
I
keep
I
it
would
on.
I would personally recommend taking a blanket and or a pillow in there.
Actually, okay, can I
Bring
just
a
off this
pillow.
topic, can I say something really quick? I'll let you get back to it. Like taking a really long warm shower. Shut up, you absolute weeb. It's like it's so great when you take like a really long warm shower and then just jump out and like jump directly in your bed.
That's the worst part of. Oh, I thought you meant like jump out into the
You
cold
jump from the
bathroom.
shower to bed.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't mean like
Yeah, well-
literally, but I mean like
Yeah.
Like, you actually go straight from the shower to bed.
I mean, no, I like
you don't
get
dry yourself
somewhat.
off.
You don't do
I
that.
dry
Chris,
myself
you,
off,
you
and
go in the bathroom and then you dry yourself off and then you do whatever.
No,
Like,
you
you
dry
don't-
yourself
you
off
don't
before
go
you
to
take
bed.
the
I
shower.
do.
Yeah,
You get wet.
no, exactly. You dry
The
dry yourself
toilet
off.
is going to be
You
soaked.
you dry yourself off, but like after that, like you know, you're still like warm from the shower. You just jump in bed, and it's like the most comfortable thing.
No, you dry yourself off
completely disagree.
before
Honestly,
you
I
go
mean,
into the shower, people.
I've never done that.
I
but
could not
but
disagree
I can't
more.
relate how like it's like even if you take a hot shower, you've got the fan on. You get out of that shower.
It's freezing.
Oh my god, you have hypothermia in seconds.
I've got to say,
You guys
I've
have a
never
fan?
encountered that. I have always like,
okay.
I get out of my shower and it's like still steamy in the room and everything,
Dude,
and I'm like warm.
I hate how perfectly well my fans work. In my
I'm gonna be honest.
I turn my
I've
fans
done
off
what,
before I
I've
take a
done
shower.
what Chris is describing, and it is one of the worst showering experiences I've ever had. I cannot express this enough. I'm livid right now. Okay, this
Livid.
I've gone from the shower into the bed, and I feel disgusting. Like my sheets are like sticking to me because
Oh
they're
god, yeah.
yeah, because they're dry and I'm wet, and they're like.
Well, I mean,
especially if it's late at night.
also,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
talking
you
at
sleep
least
with
being
your hair-
somewhat
if you
clothed
sleep-
when you get in the
sleep
bed,
with
if
your
you're
hair
wondering.
wet.
That's even
Your
worse.
hair is absolutely ruined, and you need to take a shower. You
Yeah.
still, if your hair is wet, Liam, when you went to bed,
Okay.
you go
That's
to
what
bed,
happened
you
last
go to
night.
bed.
I
Okay.
always have my hair wet before I go to bed. I just comb it in the frickin' morning.
Chris,
Okay, Chris
Your
brought up the
hair can
point.
be ruined by that.
Yeah.
Chris brought up the point
Yes.
that you should wear clothes, and I think
But I
that's
comb it.
also one of the worst things that you can
No,
do.
I mean not necessarily clothes, but I mean getting something comfy, like at least a robe or
I
something.
have pajama pants.
Dry off.
I
If
have.
we're missing that.
Yeah, I
dry
said
off.
that. I said dry off beforehand and then go
There's
to bed.
Then you can spend like an hour drying off. Cause okay, I've dried.
Dude, I'm a god with the towel. Like it takes me a solid like 2 minutes, and I'm like completely
Dude,
ready
he
to
knows
go.
exactly where to work that towel and the curvatures of his.
I do. I
voluptuous
have like
hips.
microfiber, like I have tiny little miniature towels on like a hairbrush, and I like brush my hair, and then it dries my hair. I don't, but I'm gonna patent
okay.
that.
I'm one of those people who
Yeah.
I
after.
would love to see you on Shark Tank someday. I love watching that show.
I've never watched it.
I would love to watch them laugh at you.
We
Chris,
have
Chris,
YouTube
you're a
TV.
heathen.
We have YouTube TV, and
All right.
I
Chris is a
record
heathen.
one show and one show only, and it's Shark Tank.
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen like parts
Okay.
of it, and I know
You have
what it
YouTube
is.
TV?
But
I'm
I've
gonna
never
be-
watched
Wayne,
it like
actually,
full on.
no, don't watch Wayne.
So
Wait, how?
I have
It's not really.
I have
something
Good.
that may surprise my other lovely guest here. I haven't watched TV in 2 years. That is completely true.
I haven't watched TV.
Not
in
even
6.
like morning news over air.
I haven't watched.
I've done that.
I haven't watched.
Now,
Like YouTube TV doesn't count.
Okay, so
YouTube
I'm
TV doesn't count.
No, YouTube doesn't. TV
okay.
doesn't
I'm saying like
I haven't watched
the
TV
only
in 6
TV I watched
years.
because we dropped cable when I was in 3rd grade and went for Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu.
That counts as well. That
Yeah.
counts as well.
Well, anyway, so
As TV, really?
Yeah.
You've
It's a
gone
streaming
that long,
service. It's a streaming. Yeah.
but you still watch YouTube. So it's
Like-
not like you've completely cut off watching things.
Yeah. That's how kind of engrossed I am. I wouldn't say it's an addiction, but it's like how many services YouTube fills. Because like you can get the news out of YouTube because they just put their clips on YouTube.
yeah,
And
Yep, the
you-
day after.
you
Good
can-
job.
You can get music. You can get
yeah.
entertainment. You can like TV shows post clips on there. Like talk show hosts. I know it's kind of a cliche topic that talk show hosts.
Voice
Oh my
crack.
God.
Oh my god.
Okay, I know that talk show hosts are like taking over the site, and like the only thing on trending is makeup tutorials, challenge videos, and talk show hosts.
Miss-
But like,
Mr. Beast.
but like I've watched a good amount of Conan on YouTube. I think okay, in my opinion, Conan. is
I also
literally
feel
one of
like
the
this,
best
like YouTube also has a lot of great stuff, but it's most of it's the kind of stuff you have to search for or like know what you want, and then sometimes from that stuff you'll find other stuff you like.
Yeah, that's
but
why
it's
people
like-
you absolutely hate, like people like the lowest of the low who do like the fake giveaways, or like
Oh my- like-
Shadical.
the rich people of YouTube. Like
clickbaiting videos and stuff like that. Like you watch one video that's like, actually somewhat educational, maybe you're like it's on the topic, and then you find that one person who had to go and ruin it for
Yep.
everyone. Who just fills your recommended box
I have to say,
with the worst videos known to
I-
man.
as much as Ethan hates Chris. I hate one thing more than anything in my life. I hate Brightside and all of its like sub companies.
Oh
My God,
Brightside
yes.
is awful. For those of you
Okay.
who don't know, Brightside is a YouTube
For those of you lucky enough to never have come across.
For those of you who have never
a Brightside
graced this lowest of the low point in YouTube.
Chris isn't
Brightside
talking. Guys, I don't think he's ever
Brightside
come across one.
Is a YouTube channel that
Oh, I know what
specializes in
Brightside
videos
is.
about like riddles and different like puzzles and stuff like
Oh.
that.
And then-
that are all the same, and they all have the stupidest conclusions.
Yup.
And they never make sense, and just
They put they're never consistent. Like I've watched 2 Brightside videos where it's like you should have looked at the picture. That gave it away in the riddle. And I'm
It's
like,
obvious that the
Ah.
getaway car is the one facing outwards.
It's
because
like
for
yeah, it's
this
like
video-
Troom.
they're either
It's like Troom
incredibly
Troom.
easy or incredibly like they're just pulled out of thin air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, oh well, you should have known because you had 800 topics to choose from and
Yeah.
we didn't give you any
They're like,
hints.
we gave you 60 seconds.
So it's okay, and that's way too much.
And then
time,
it
too.
and also
'Cause if you
it
figure
like
out,
it insults you so much. It's like oh, you didn't figure this out. Well, that means you have the intellect of a 7-year-old.
99% of people won't know the
13
answer to this
tips on
riddle.
how
I
to
hate that.
survive
The
wild
thumbnail-
animal
the thumbnail
attacks.
is always different. The
Yup.
thumbnail's always
Yep,
different.
okay.
It's never
Can-
ever
okay.
a riddle.
Can we talk about like 5-minute crafts and
They
Troom
also-
Troom?
They don't tell you the freaking the solution to anything like that. either.
Yeah.
Liam has their their page pulled
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Their thumbnails are the worst. There's one where this one woman's pressing her knees and there's red circles on her knees and it says,
Yep.
"What happens if you massage 2 points behind your knees?" It is.
Why unicorns have
Wow.
why unicorns have become
And
so
like I
popular
feel like a
nowadays.
solid 90% of the time they don't even cover like what's in the thumbnail in the
Like,
video.
okay, I've
No, not 99%, 100%.
yeah.
It's never in the video. And then they give you 2 minutes to solve a riddle. And then they're like, look in the comments to see who did it.
The
Guess what's not in the comments?
The-
Guess what's not in the description? Guess what's not in the video? Guess what's not in another video?
Entertainment.
Any good quality videos at all?
my God.
Any good like
Okay,
riddles? Any-
so-
18 places Google Earth doesn't want you to see, and there's
Okay,
a
no.
picture of Batman.
So also
Oh yeah, 2. Okay, 16 world records that you can break in a minute. That's just like
Yeah.
sub-minute world records. That's
And then it's the
deceitful.
same picture and it says record and no record.
yeah.
And it's the same image. It is the same
Yeah.
And
image.
it probably has a red arrow with a red circle on
There's
it.
no red image, but it's a cartoon, and there's a green background, and on the top it says world record in big black letters, and
Okay.
then whatever.
Wow.
And okay, so there's something. This isn't like someone who produces videos or something. And
You? Okay.
I'm just
out to Chris's channel, Raving Wolf.
that's not my channel.
It's Criff.
It's Criff now.
CHRIF.
Plus, I'm the one who has the power to edit this. So like, anyway,
We just gave you an ad read.
Yeah,
Okay.
right here too. Put a glass,
okay,
put a glass, like a glass cup, on your door handle. It will save your life.
all right.
Are you kidding me?
I know it's really dumb.
I'm so angry.
All right.
Okay. No,
What does
If a
that mean?
I have
chinchilla
more
tells
reason.
a
Who is
robber
coming
that you
into
live
my
there.
house
Okay,
and
chill.
will be stopped by what man, okay,
they're
what
like-
man is like threatening enough to walk into my home with a weapon?
You know what?
Wanting to harm someone,
okay.
He's like, oh my god,
So
they put
no,
a glass
okay. Everybody shut up. Everybody
on
shut
the
up.
door handle.
I feel
How
like
can
this.
I pass?
This
it's
is
like a vampire. That's like, oh, they
no.
didn't invite
This
me.
is
I can't
this
go
is
in
the
house.
reason. This is the reason I think that this like stems from not hearing anything about this. I'm thinking they're like, well, if there's a fire, the glass will heat up, but the doorknob won't, and you can turn the doorknob to get
No!
out.
Just carry a glass.
It's a massive.
It's just put the glass on the handle,
Oh, that's
And
dumb.
what if your door handle is round?
like that one. If you
don't know, I
have a round door handle in
Yeah, for our audio listeners, Jack just pointed at his door handle.
Okay, so also there's something I just want to briefly, very briefly touch on because it's not a very super widely known thing. But there's this company called UMG, Universal Media Group, okay?
Oh my god.
I hate it with every, like, ounce of my being.
They're the copyright guys.
Yeah, they're the copyright guys. Here's the thing. I made a video on YouTube one time. It was my own music
you
in my
got
own
copyright
video.
striked?
I got copyright
Oh my
strike
God!
for my own music on my own video.
Was it Universal?
Yeah, it was Universal Media Group, and I'm like,
Like,
I don't
okay.
have a license with them, obviously, and they don't have, like, I have nothing to do with them. And the other thing is,
Are
they,
you even getting monetized?
no, I'm not getting monetized, and no one else is, and that's the thing. If
Wow.
you get a claim by UMG,
Little 12-year-old boy
Shut
making videos for.
This poor orphan child.
I mean, obviously, I'm not
having
making money
20
for it.
viewers at the time. He's pretty good now. But I mean, like at the time, absolutely no one is watching these videos.
Okay.
And like, this is how.
It's
why
not-
is this giant company going after someone with like?
I'm
nothing?
pretty
Actually
sure.
a good point though. Like, why would they? And
I'm pretty sure the Universal Music Group has the same algorithms that YouTube does, where they comb every video.
Yeah.
But they just look for any tempo and any beat and like any words to a tune, and they're like,
I have copyrighted any
claim.
music.
No,
90 beats.
and I
know
remember-
you
so-
cannot use
Yeah.
it.
there's also
I said
things.
the word "the" in this song, so nobody else can use this.
Yeah, so basically, also, the thing is, with this whole UMG, like, absolute raid that's been going on YouTube lately, the thing is,
Like it's a raid. Like
yeah,
like a
but
game
people,
raid.
like, more popular YouTubers who actually, like, use YouTube as a way of income
Yeah, like they make money. They're
Yeah.
getting straight up robbed.
Yeah, okay, and here's the other thing, is that when you appeal to a claim, so that you don't get a strike on your channel, it takes like a solid 10 days for you to monetize that video again, which is the prime viewing period for those people. So they lose out on the majority of their money just because of that.
It's because Universal Music Group is the one that has to see if the claim
Yeah.
is good or not. So they wait as long as they can, and then they say no.
It's kind of like insurance companies, you know? It's like, so if you file a claim to an insurance company and they don't want to, like, you know, say, don't want to pay for it, even though it's in your policy or something, you can be like, okay, well, fine. But then they're the ones that have to reevaluate the claim with your second appeal, which is like, what's the purpose of that? And that's the thing, like, there's literally no reason. And also, I mean, it's just completely ridiculous in the way that it oh, God.
Liam's currently watching a Brightside video. I'm gonna strangle him.
I accidentally clicked on it.
That's debatable.
Nah, because this keyboard is.
What is that?
What's what?
What if you get swallowed by a whale? Who's gonna get swallowed by a whale? They're in a whale. They're in a whale. They're like, better pull out my phone and watch this cool Brightside video that I remember.
I put it in my watch later list.
Yeah, I downloaded the video in case I ever get swallowed by a whale.
This whale is swallowing me. Let me use my mobile data to find a Brightside video.
That explains
What happens-
to me.
So don't
No.
worry though. Before you find the
That has-
before you find the in the middle of the video, you have to run through 20,000 ads.
I was just about to say that. Let me watch this Brightside video. Actually, let me filter through these.
Actually, no. I'm swimming in a
8,000
sea of
ads.
ads.
Alright.
Well, okay. Just while I'm getting digested by this whale's stomach acid, let me pull out my mobile device and see what I should do now.
It's like
Oh my
Pinocchio.
gosh, I'm being caught.
If only
Stop
Pinocchio
it.
had Brightside to help him. I'm just saying. And
What if he stopped going outside for a year? Who's going to
okay,
stop?
as
going-
much as I would love to continue our rant, the podcast has been going on for
What
a while.
happened if you stopped going outside for a year?
You'd be saying
It's like
you
those.
would no longer need
It's
that
like the
glass
obese
cup on your
American
hand.
children. It's like the obese American children who are like, I don't drink water because it doesn't taste like anything. It's like.
Okay.
Who's lying? I'm your wife. She's lying. We have kids.
Wow, some good reasoning. I saw one. Okay, I agree with Chris that we should wrap this up and we should answer the question that I didn't answer yet. This has been a while. But I saw a Brightside video which was like, which one is There was like 3 elevators and there was a silhouette of like a mom or a dad,
What the heck?
holding hands with their kid. And the question was like,
I saw the exact same
which
one.
one is the kidnapper?
I saw the exact same one.
Why are you guys
The
watching
answer-
Brightside?
The
You
answer
don't
was
even you see the thumbnail.
The answer was basically because like, oh, she's not holding his hand, therefore he's the kidnapper because she doesn't want to hold hands with him.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
By that exact same logic, why is she not the kidnapper? If she is not holding this man's hand, if you
And
walk,
then it's also like they could find a claim for any of these 3 like silhouettes that they put in the elevator. They could. I bet you, okay, that Brightside has made a video with that same exact problem, just changes the solution every single time.
I mean, we gotta change the law. If you are walking side by side with somebody and you're not holding their hands, you will be prosecuted for kidnapping.
Like, honestly,
we gotta do it.
This is so incredibly unsafe. If you are not holding someone's hand when you are out with them, I can't believe that you're like.
Lock him up.
How have you survived this long?
You're a heathen.
You're putting your trust into your vulnerable
God, you're almost
self.
like an anti-vaxxer. Do you want your kid to live like less than 12 years?
You must hold your hands.
If you are
Ethan,
crossing
but
the street
that's-
and you are
that's-
not holding your
that's-
mommy or daddy's hand, you will get run over by a car.
You will. The car will come for you. They'll see.
Ethan,
Oh my God.
but
They're-
Ethan, that's
they're-
PDA.
they're-
That's PDA, Ethan. That's public displays of affection.
This is- okay, Chris.
This is PDA.
I hate you so much.
Chris, we don't like you.
Shush.
And their biological mother or father. You better run them over. Like,
If you were on your bike and you see one picky toddler who's like, I don't want to hold your hand.
No,
I'm
absorb
eight."
yourself back
If-
into the
if you
womb and
see-
just stab your mother.
No, if you see somebody, if Chris, stop. If you see somebody, if you see like an 8-year-old saying, "Mommy, I don't want to hold your hand anymore. I'm 8," you better run him over.
that child is dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a menace
They're
to society.
setting an awful example
They're
of
they're a
revolution.
wanted felon. Like honestly,
Yeah.
if
Please
you
report
won't
them to the
hold
authorities.
if you're an adult, you won't hold your 80-year-old mommy or daddy's hand. How-
Wait, what happens if your parents die? Like, once they die, what happens?
You can't cross streets. You're stuck
Okay,
on your
then
block.
Wait, so then-
you can't go outside for a year. You put the glass.
Wait, so what's the rule
Put the glass on the knob.
No.
You may in fact
Wait,
get
okay,
swallowed
I have
by
a
a
question.
whale.
I have a
You
question.
cannot absorb any daylight.
No.
And you also have to
Shut
go
up,
back
everybody.
in time.
This is a very important thing then. But then, what happens? Do you just not get to have kids? Are there just the very lucky people who have kids before their parents die? And then, like, those are the only people who are ever allowed to go outside?
No, this is basically the U.S. government's way of keeping people from having children now. So if you,
Oh,
if you
population
if
control.
you, okay, this is a very important PSA. If you have a child before the year 2020, okay, that is the last generation. That's the last generation of the U.S.
Should we move on to the question now?
We
Now,
should. We
can I
really,
say,
really
on
should.
On this sad thought, we have the one final question that we still did not answer. Because, we're really bad at this. So, once again, for those of you who forgot, an anonymous viewer wants to know how to handle rejection.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Oh
about that.
yeah, we've gone so far.
I do have some.
Wait, we're from showers too.
Okay, I do maybe have some experience in this. Chris can censor out the names.
This may not be a line altogether.
But so I've never been really rejected. Straight out, I've been taken and then rejected later,
Oh, wow.
which is kind of worse, but kind of better.
Yeah.
'cause, okay, in my
That's
condition,
cool, though.
I've never been
in
rejected.
my condition,
If you're rejected, like,
In my
while
condition.
dating someone, then at least you made it somewhere.
in my condition,
Yeah.
I got to see how horrible the person was for me. And when she was like, I don't want to be together anymore, I was like, thank God!
It's like, holy Jesus, please.
It took you long enough.
That was
They're
my
gonna-
first
they're
one. It
gonna
was
know.
even worse on the second
They're
one. Chris
gonna-
knows the
They're gonna
second
know
one.
who I'm talking about here, but I felt the exact same way.
Oh my god, I do know the second one.
And
Of
even
course you
then-
know the second one.
Okay,
Chris has had the same experience with the second one, and he hasn't even dated her.
Yeah, basically. It was really interesting.
All right, Chris, can you bleep out names real quick?
You didn't even say anyone's
I'm
name.
gonna. I'm gonna.
All right, but don't blank out
like,
out
I
Jacob's
said a few
Mondays,
words
and his
they
phone
already
number
know.
is.
They already know who they are.
Yeah.
Imagine
Well,
if this
I
were
mean,
live.
But I mean, just people are so annoying.
Uncross his
And
legs
especially
aggressively.
people who-
Existence,
Get out of
honestly.
your own skin.
No, it's the
You
kind
are
of.
a ghost who has come
It's the
from
type of
1900s
people.
who doesn't know what a joke is?
It's the type of people that are offended by literally everything that actually offended me. Like, you understand that, though. People who are like, oh my god, you even
Hey,
understand!
Chris.
And it makes me want to.
Hey Chris,
Yeah, you're gonna have to bleep out that last part, Chris.
Okay, okay.
do you like
okay.
to play guitar?
Yes.
Then why don't you learn how?
Oh.
I hate you.
Chris,
Leave.
The feeling is
Answer
mutual.
this question. Okay, how to handle rejection?
All right,
Okay,
I got
no.
By the way, this podcast has destroyed about 4 friends.
Oh, yeah, big time.
about 4.
We're done.
This is exactly 4.
This is the first and last episode of the chedda-cast.
Hold on, before we go, one last word from our sponsor.
We're not gone yet.
Well, before we go, I'm saying before we go, one last word from our sponsor, Audible, the home of the largest selection of digital audiobooks. Audible is a leading provider in premium digital spoken audio information and entertainment on the internet. Audible content includes more than 25
100,000 audiobooks and spoken word audio products with free apps, every type of phone and device, so you can access your books anytime, anywhere right from your smartphone. Get a 3-day free trial with an audiobook at audiobook.com/nosleep.
Perfect.
And you know what you can do? Okay. You can listen to your audiobook
Wow.
while you handle this weight of rejection. So how to handle rejection? Okay.
Yes. Nice segue, by the way.
It's not very easy to handle rejection, but I can.
You were saying
recommend-
something
I
about
can-
clothes in the
I
shower.
can recommend personal experience. You can close on.
And here's a better way to to deal with rejection, right? I'm sorry, Ethan, I'll let you get back. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Keep your clothes on, pants on. You leave your socks on. You take your shoes off. If you're comfortable. You keep your hat on, like I said last time.
Glasses
And
on.
glasses.
Keep your glasses on. If you're wearing headphones, please take those off. I would hate for them to be ruined. Any
Keep your phone in your
electronics
pocket,
off
though.
Yeah,
Keep
or actually, you can keep your phone in your pocket. I promise it'll be safe. So what you do? Keep your clothes on. Go take a nice cold shower whilst holding a lit candle. If that baby burns out in the shower,
You will be lonely forever.
start over. Yeah.
You're gonna be lonely forever.
If you run out of wax.
This is help melt away all stress. You can use this for any other instance. So
Oh my
for
God.
those of you out there who asked someone else
Who didn't win Fortnite?
who didn't win Fortnite, who didn't win PUBG,
Jack, quit making noise.
for anyone who asked someone out and got completely rejected, take a shower with your clothes on, holding a lit candle.
If that bad boy goes out,
Singing to
you better
whatever.
pray to God
Yeah,
that I'm not in the neighborhood.
I'm just
'Cause
saying.
I will
Sing,
come.
No. What
If
was
that candle burns
sing and pray.
down,
Sing
what was the
to.
song from My Name Is Earl?
Sing and pray to
Uh,
whoever you
fine.
worship, and if you don't worship anybody, pray to yourself. Yeah.
I would like to thank you all very much. This has been the first.
Why are you
episode-
so obsessed with moving your
This has been
microphone?
the first episode of the chedda-cast. I want to give a quick shout out to my
Everybody
boy,
hurts sometimes.
Embry Way, who requested we shout his name out in the podcast.
Embry Way, let's get
I
it.
bet that he did not listen this far, and I bet that no one else did. So I'm gonna give you guys a little secret, all right? Audible.com
www.
/
No sleep.
no sleep. Yeah. But after no sleep, exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Okay.
77% off your next purchase.
Oh my God. 77.
77? Can I use
It
the
was-
code?
It was a 30-day free trial
And guess what? You don't even need to use a card to sign up.
with another purchase of an audiobook.
Guys,
Like-
can I use the code?
Yes.
I'm surprised Audible doesn't sue us. I'm surprised Audible doesn't sue us for that steal of a deal.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh.
Feisty.
There you go
Risky.
again. You've wasted another perfectly good hour listening to. Well, only one perfectly.
More like
good
an hour and a half, honestly. It's getting
Okay.
up there.
Well, honestly, we'd love to hear what you guys thought about this chedda-cast. This is our first time doing it, and
Still stuff from Car
Hopefully
Talk.
our last. But a boy can dream, can he?